Have you ever wondered why your autistic child reacts aggressively? In this video, I'm going to break down the truth behind it and how you can prevent it. Aggression in autistic children is often a cry for help, a sign that they are overwhelmed or struggling to communicate their needs. As parents, caregivers, and educators, understanding the root causes of autism can help create a more supportive environment for them. In this video, we will cover 6 powerful points. Number 1, why aggression happens in autistic children. Number 2, how to identify triggers to prevent outbursts. Number 3, the importance of emotional regulation. Number 4, de-escalation techniques to handle meltdowns. Number 5, the role of therapy in managing aggression. And number 6, tools that support self-control. Make sure to watch till the end. There's a bonus tip that could make a real difference for you and your child. Let's get started with why aggression happens in autistic children. Aggression in autistic children is often triggered by sensory overload or frustration, sometimes pains. The world around them might feel like a constant assault. Bright light, loud noises, and overwhelming stimuli. Imagine trying to navigate a world where everything feels too much. Now, imagine not having the words or coping skills to express what's happening. If only they could tell us, "It is too loud, can I sit outside?" or "I need you to dim the lights." In reality, they can't say all that. They might not even recognize that they are overwhelmed by all that stimuli. And so when they can't express what's going on, frustration follows. What do when you are frustrated? We stomp our feet, we shout out loud, we throw a thing across the room. For kids with autism, built-up frustration leads to aggression. It is their way of signaling distress. And that's why most aggressive behaviors are not intentional. If we understand the root causes, they are signs that something is wrong and that they are struggling and need help managing sensory input. Now, let's get into 5 ways you can help manage aggression with your autistic children. First, you have to identify the triggers to prevent outbursts. Every aggressive episode has a trigger. It could be one of those or a combination of loud noises, a sudden change in routine, hunger, fatigue, or an unmet need or difficulties expressing emotions. Pay close attention to your child's warning signs. Do they start pacing, spinning, rocking, covering their ears and eyes, walking backward, or running away? All these are early signals of distress. And by recognizing these signs, you can step in before the situation escalates. For example, if noisy environments often trigger meltdowns in your child, then noise-canceling headphones or a quiet space can help prevent an outburst. Secondly, you have to understand that emotional regulation is key to reducing aggressions. Many autistic children lack the skill to manage their emotions, leading to frustrations, and at times this escalates to aggression. So teaching self-regulation techniques such as functionally asking for a break or walk can help them feel more in control. Instead of punishing them for expressing their frustration, focus on empowering them. When they learn to effectively recognize their emotions and use coping strategies, they become less prone to aggression, which brings us to the 3rd point, which is de-escalation. What do you do when a meltdown happens? De-escalation is everything in this moment. It's not about controlling the situation by stopping the behavior. It is about calming the child down safely. Imagine you are crying and somebody tells you to stop. How does that make you feel? Disrespected, hurt. And oftentimes, when we tell a child to stop crying, they cry harder. When the meltdowns happen, you can do these 3 things to de-escalate. 1. Stay calm yourself. In your mind, count from 1 to 10 slowly and start pulling air from your belly up to your nose and release. Do that several times. 2. Use a soothing voice to help them feel safe. Say, "I'm here to help you." Avoid trying to reason with your child in this moment. It is not the right time. Avoid judgmental statements such as, "Why are you acting like this?" Instead, make them feel safe by giving them the space to release their frustration. 3. Offer choices to give them control over the situation. And here's the key tip I recommend all parents. Never try to teach during a meltdown. No child can learn when they are overwhelmed. Wait until they are calm, then you can address what happened. Safety is also a priority. Avoid standing directly in front of them. This is the danger zone. Instead, position yourself by their side or their back and offer a comforting object like a pillow or a blanket to hold. You are doing great so far. We have covered a lot, but there are still 3 more strategies to help you understand how to handle aggression in your autistic child. If you're new here, I make these types of videos every week and I upload new content every Thursday, so be sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you won't miss any updates. Let's get on. For our 4th point, I will be sharing why therapy helps with aggression. Therapy can be a powerful tool in addressing the root causes of aggression. There's ABA therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, and several others. Let me just mention ABA and occupational and speech therapy. ABA focuses on understanding the why behind behavior by using behavioral principles, data collection. Each child should have their own behavior plan to help reduce challenging behaviors and improve acquisition skills. ABA focuses on teaching alternative behaviors that serve the same functions as the challenging behaviors. It helps children to communicate and express their needs more effectively. ABA is not about punishing aggression, but teaching alternative and functional behaviors through reinforcement. When you understand challenging behaviors as a skill deficit, addressing the underlying need is easier. We should never take challenging behaviors personally. They are signals that a child needs help and support. Occupational therapy helps children manage sensory sensitivities, which we often see in children with autism. Speech therapy focuses on speech development and communication. I often see a combination of these 3 therapies help speed up improvement in several aspects for children with autism. Last but not least, we have tools that support self-control. Tools like 1. Social stories, 2. Calming techniques, and 3. Sensory aids. Let me break that down quickly. Social stories help children understand what's expected in certain situations. For example, preparing a child for a trip to the doctor with a social story can reduce their anxiety and prevent outbursts. You can prepare your child with information such as who you will see at the doctor's office, what will the doctor do, what you will see, how long it will take, etc. So the more you prepare your child for a new activity, the more they will feel secured and ready to participate. Calming techniques like deep breathing, using fidget toys, or weighted blankets can help them regain control and promote self-soothing. Sensory aids such as noise-canceling headphones for loud noises, sunglasses for bright light, chewable necklaces for mouthing, and calming spaces help prevent sensory overload and aggression. Most importantly, positive reinforcement is key. When your child practices self-control, let's say they chew on a chewy toy when they are upset, praise them. Acknowledge that this is great way to calm down, and it will increase the likelihood that they will continue using the chewy toys in stressful situations. It is a great coping strategy. Remember, positive reinforcement strengthens desired behaviors. Finally, our bonus tip is here. You made it this far, so here's our reward. The most powerful tool you can give your child is repetition, consistency. If you have developed a strategy that works for your child, make sure you practice it in several settings and with several caregivers. For example, if you have taught your child to use a stress ball when they do their homework at home, then teach them to use a stress ball when they are at school or at the grandparents. If your child learns to take deep breaths with you when they are upset, teach them to take deep breaths when they are with their teachers or other family members. And this way, the technique is implemented consistently. Which helps them generalize the coping skill, and they can use it in more environments and in any hard situations, whether it is using calming strategies, de-escalation techniques, or other therapy. Sticking to a routine builds trust and predictability. My name is Ha, and I am a behavior analyst for autistic children. I've had the privilege of helping countless families transform their children's behavior, and I want to help you too. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. I always dive deep into these strategies and you won't want to miss out. If you want to keep learning, check out my previous videos where I break down exactly how to understand and support your autistic child. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment and I'd love to hear from you. See you in the following video.